don't know about y'all, but I smoke hookah. And they say smoking hookah is a bad bitch sport. Roll you a blunt. Well, call me a bad bitch then. I stopped smoking weed about 2 years ago because weed had me tripping. I ain't gonna lie, boy. It had me tripping. I'll probably do a story time about that later. But weed had me tripping one day, and I had to just be like, you know what? I am done with weed. Now I don't smoke hookah all the time like I used to, but I still do smoke hookah. So if you don't know how to smoke hookah, or if you not know how to smoke hookah, if you don't know how to make a hookah, even if you do know how to make a hookah and you want to see how I make a hookah, watch this video, man. I'm about to show y'all how to make a goddamn hookah for stupid people. First, what you need to do every time before you smoke a hookah, whether you do it or not, clean your damn hookah. Clean your damn hookah. Because this shit can make you sick if you don't clean this damn hookah. Now, what you need to do is untwist that thing depending on what y'all hookah is, what type of hookah you got. Untwist that thing and then pour some water through there. Pour some water through here and clean all that guck out if there's any guck in it. Clean it out. Look, I ain't got no guck in mine because I clean mine every time before I use the hookah. Every time. But some of y'all might have some guck in it. And then wash this out too. Put some water in there. Shake that stuff around. Shake it around. Clean that. Clean that shit, man. Clean your shit. Now, how I like to do it when you fill it up, you want to try to fill up the water about right here. You know what I'm saying? You want it about right here. You don't want it up there. If you have it up there too much, water will start coming through the hose. You know what I'm saying? Water start coming through the hose and you can taste the water, and this nasty taste. And if you got it too low, it's gonna taste dry in your throat. No diddy. If you don't got enough water, it's gonna be dry and harsh. So you want that right there in the middle, so it's that good bubbling effect, right there in the middle. Now, what you also could do, you don't have to always put water in here. You could put orange juice, you could put wine, you could put whatever you really want in here. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be water. Now, whatever you put in here will affect the taste of the hookah. So be mindful of what you put in there. If you put orange juice, pineapple juice, you will taste a little orange and pineapple when you smoking your hookah. And you want to twist that back on there, twist that back on there. Now, you should clean these too if you don't clean them often. I clean these often, so I'm not about to actually clean it right now. So what I usually do is just put water in there, shake it from both ends, and then pour it out. Now you can put some soap in there too and shake it from both ends, but make sure you get all the soap out. Or when you smoking the hookah, you're gonna taste the soap in there, and you don't want to taste that soap in there. So be mindful of that. Now it's time for the head. That's the best part in bed, and that's the best part about the hookah. Now listen, my head, thank you courteously for Hayes Bar and Lounge. The owner let me get a new head because my other head broke. Now, how you want to pack your head. You don't want to pack this too high on the brim. And if you got pack it too high, it's not gonna be able to breathe and it's not gonna smoke. And it's gonna feel like you smoking out of a straw. That's how it's gonna feel. Feel like you pulling on a straw. It's gonna be hard to smoke it. So how you want to pack it, especially with heads like this, they got the little center. You don't want to cover up that hole. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to cover up that hole. You want to pack this just around the edge right there, and not too much. So let me show you. Look how I'm packing that. See, I'm using blueberry mint. I like blueberry mint and other different flavors, but Al Fakir to me is the best brand when it comes to shisha. It's not really very tobacco-y or because there's a lot of shishas that's very tobacco-y. It tastes like tobacco. They're very dry. Al Fakir's really got that taste to it. You know what I'm saying? It got the taste that you purchasing. You buying blueberry mint, it's gonna taste like blueberry mint. So that's why I rock with Al Fakers. But look, see how it's right there above the rim. You know what I'm saying? Above the rim, like Tupac, is right there. And now you don't want it too packed in there because it ain't gonna smoke if it's too packed in there. And you don't want it not enough packed because it's really not gonna smoke if it's not enough packed in there. If you packing it skimpy, trying to save money, club owners and shit like that, that shit not gonna smoke, and you just gonna get complaints. So pack it the way it's meant to be packed and charge your customers whatever you want to charge them for your services. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's the best way you want to pack it right there. That's the best way. Now let's show you with the aluminum foil. I'll show you how to put the aluminum foil on there. All right, the type of foil that you use is very important also. You got foil that's too thin and it'll burn out the shisha very quick. And then you got the foil that's too thick where it's like, it's just too damn thick. Now this one is right in the middle. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. Now how you want to place this onto your shisha, you want to place it on the dulls, on the this extra shiny side, like the lighter side. You want that to be facing you. So you want to put this part onto your head. Now I didn't get the coals that already had the holes in it, so I got the coals. I got the foil where I had to put the holes in it. So let me show you how you should put your holes in there. I'm using a toothpick. Now you can use a toothpick, you can use an earring back, you can use a needle, but you don't want to use a fork or anything that's too big. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not good right there. So how your holes want to look? You want your holes to be small. You know what I'm saying? All the way around. Now I ain't about to show y'all me doing this the entire time, because that'd be too long. But you want your holes all the way around. As many holes as possible. That's how you want it to look. Look at that. Perfect. Now for your coals. Look, I'm using Coconara quick lights. So you can use whatever coal you want. I like the Coconara brand. You can either use the quick lights, which usually the clubs use, or you can use the Coconara squares. The squares, they last a little longer. You have to either burn that to start that. You have to have either a coal starter or you have to do it on your stove. Now I don't recommend you putting your coals with the square coals. I don't recommend you putting them square coals on a electric stove like that has a glass top, because it will crack your damn glass. So don't do that shit. Now if you got one of these regular ones that I'm about to put my coals on, like the regular stove, you could do that. But them glass tops, it will crack your damn glass. Now, what I usually do, I usually have my coals already prepping. You know what I'm saying? While I'm making my hookah. So I'm just tackling everything at one time. So I'm doing this as quick as possible. I usually got my coals already burning. So after I get done packing my hookah and stuff like that, I just throw my coals on the hookah. But the sake for the video, and if you're a beginner at making the hookah, just take your time and do step by step. Now my coals are ready. This is how coals should look when they ready. It should be like that gray coloring when they ready. Place it on there. Now, when you placing your coals on there, you want to place it on there on the part like this. You don't want to place it on the round part. You place it on this part. You know what I'm saying? This is just the way to do it. You can do it whatever way you want to, but the best way where you're going to optimize that smoke, you want to put it on that side, and I place mine like that. You want to see it? I place it like that, one on top of each other like that. Now you could honestly do one coal and put a hood on it, where it's like a aluminum foil hood. You put aluminum foil hood on it if you want. Look, I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. All right, so you can put the aluminum foil hood on it. I call it the KKK hood. That's what I just personally call it. I was like, let me put my KKK hood. So when you putting the hood on it, you don't need too many coals on there, because this just gonna make it hot as possible. So you get a sheet of aluminum foil and you wrap it up and you put it on there like that. Now that's gonna make your hookah hot, so it's gonna pull quicker. It's gonna be ready faster than usual when you put it on there like that. I know y'all see a lot of clubs and stuff do this. That's just gonna make it hotter quicker, and it saves coals because you don't have to use 2-3 coals to make it hot. You can just put one coal on there, and goddamn, it'll be hot in a couple minutes. So we about to see how it blow in a second. Look, it's already smoking. with just one code. All right, y'all. That's how you make a hookah. Go make you a hookah, or go buy you a hookah and make a hookah and come back. Or you know somebody that don't know how to make a good hookah, send this video off to them, y'all. I love y'all. Stupid King. On to the next video.